Presenting head coach of Adelaide United, Kurz, are you guys ready?
Well, Marco, obviously a huge night for the club on Tuesday. How much did you and the players enjoy the celebrations?
Yeah, it was a special night, a special game, a home final, and I think it was for the history very important for each of us. And yeah, the celebration was, I think, good enough for me. For the players, I think a little bit longer, but to the right time you can celebrate. I think it was a big event, and I think in this moment you must let the boys go out, and whatever they need they can do.
And what qualities did you see from your team in that match? I mean, obviously you were playing Sydney, a very high quality side. What positives did you see from your team that you think you can use going forward in the A-League season?
I think it was very important for our improvement to win the final, because we played last season and we lost also after a very close game against them. And now each boy can say he is a champion, and that's maybe improve each boy for to the next step. And now he knows, every player knows that we can beat on one day each team, and that's very important to know, because you can speak about, but if you don't win, or you lose more time as you win, then it's not the same. And now I think now it's good to know, and we improve to the next step in our improvement. Yes.
Where did Craig's performance sit for you in terms of individual performances that you've seen in a final?
Don't misunderstand. I'm not a friend to said it's only Greg Goodwin, and for me the whole team is important, and the whole team is the winner, and the whole team is the good work from the whole team. A long period was the result now for the cup win, and Greg is a very important part from our squad, and the goals there were unbelievable. I think there was great goals, and for a special night, special goals was very important. But he's a part of the team, and that's it. We are very happy with him, but we are very happy with the whole team. And I think my focus is more to each player, also for the subs or the young players, because it's not so easy to be a bench player, to be play on the stage, or to be a young player, but they push the old or the experienced player in every training session, and that's very important for improvement, for the quality, to set up a quality in a team. And I think I see the whole, not only one, but it was a special game from us, and also from Goody.
In Europe, of course, the players play 3 games in a week or 10 days all the time.
Yes.
These boys don't too often. Has it been, have you had to change too much for them to get them prepared for now playing Central Coast?
I think we will see, because it's not only the game, it's also the celebration, not too much sleep from the boys, but that's okay. I think we have a strong squad. The players are fit for 3 games per week, but it's not the best for the finalists, for the final teams like us or Sydney. When I see Sydney, they have to play today. That's what I said before. Why not finish the cup tournament before the season start? That's for me the best, because okay, now we have a title, but we have the trophy, but it's not a benefit for the next game in the league. It's not a benefit to play away in Central Coast. But we are good prepared, and that's up to the cup. I think it's good to come back to the routine. I think it's very important, and we travel to Central Coast and want to win.
Do you expect to have to make any changes to your 11 come Sunday because of injuries or tiredness?
Can be, but I'm not sure because yesterday we did a recovery session. The day before we come together on the beach for a good breakfast, for a good time. And now tomorrow I think I will find the solution for the traveling group and also for the start 11. But the squad is strong. We have a lot of players. They didn't play and they are fit to start.
Do you think Nicola is ready to play a bigger role? Needs a bit more time to get his fitness.
I'm happy that he's back, but I think it's an injury from the last season. That means that he is injured from May on. It's a long term, but now he's, I think, the 4th weeks in the training sessions with the team. It looks good. He will not be ready for 90 minutes, but good enough to bring him for a longer time in the game.
How did Mirko pull up? Obviously, he missed last Friday's game with a hip injury.
Yes.
Played on Tuesday. How was he after the game?
Tired, but good enough to play the whole, not the whole, but the whole 90 minutes with a good performance. Very good. He played on two positions at the 10. It's not his position, but it was our game plan to stay strong and to the end to bring more offensive power on the pitch, and it works. No, he looks tired, but I don't know in which lineup we can start, but he's in the squad from the 18 players, and then we will see.
And Ryan Kitto was the other one. Obviously, he didn't play on Tuesday.
Yes.
His chances for this weekend?
Kitto always improves in the training, and I'm very happy with Kitto because he's for us a very important player and different player with his speed. And also, he was last season our best goal scorer. He's ready, yes. He's ready.
Can I ask you the weekly Bubba question?
Baba is injured. He's not available.
Do you have the diagnosis on how long?
It's a question mark. I don't know. But I spend no time for a player that are not available. I think the focus is now for the traveling group, and that's it.
Can I ask you about a player who's not available for Central Coast? Usain Bolt. What have you made it? His time is now finished in Australia. What have you sort of made as an outsider looking at him trying to make his way here?
I heard about it, but he wasn't a player from Central Coast. He was a trial, or he was for a trial by Central Coast. For me, it was good to see a big experience. How does it work with a fantastic athlete from another sports? But I said it before, and he must be better than the Australian players, or he must be better than the players in the squad from Central Coast. And I heard they did the solution to finish the trial, and that's it. I cannot say he's good enough or not. I read only the newspapers. I saw some images, but that's it. I think it was a good idea, but the result is that didn't work, and that's it for me. It's not my part and not my job.
So do you respect Central Coast? It would have been easy when they get 10,000 people to a friendly. It would have been easy for them to just give Bolt the contract. Do you respect them for making a football decision?
My solution is always I will bring players to Australia, they make the league stronger. That's my opinion. Not to bring people in the stadium. That's my opinion to this point, and that's it. You must bring good players to improve the league, and not to bring people in the stadium.
You welcome AP back to the squad.
Yes.
This week, obviously, Ben Halloran has been playing as a number 9, not always his preferred position or his normal position. Very positive to have a genuine striker with AP back in the squad.
Yes, and also good to know that he's a strong player. He improved very well in the pre-season. He played the first game against Central Coast and did it well. I think he improved for himself to the next step. He's a good alternative for our squad, and he came back and he looks fresh and fit, and it's good to know, because you know that we have the problem with Baba and also with Georgie, our strikers, and that's good to know that we have no more opportunity to set up a lineup.
And the Mariners have obviously had lots of changes in the off-season, a new coach and several new players have come in. What has impressed you? They've had 2 draws so far, the same as you. What has impressed you so far about how the new Central Coast Mariners team looks?
It's a complete different team with a different quality to last season, a different lineup, different play style. They signed very good players for me in the offense with Simons, with McCormick, with the winger position. The left and right winger, very fast players. Also, they bring a experienced centre back in their squad. It's a strong team, and they showed how strong they are in the last 2 games. 2 draws against 2 good teams in Brisbane away. It's always very hard to play in Brisbane, and a draw against cities. We know it from the friendly games. It's a good result, and I expect a very strong team, a very good team, and but we are ready for Central Coast.
Is Kenny also a number 9? Marco, can he play that? You haven't used him in that role yet.
He can play as a 9, but it's maybe the same as by Benny. It's not his best position, because it's more player. In Germany, you say 9.5, more around the 9. Yeah, he searches the spaces. For me, a number 9 is he can hold the balls with the back to the opponent goals. Is strong, and Kenny is more a player. He move around, but he can play. He played in the pre-season. Couple of games at the 9, and he can play it, and also it's up to what we want. Sometimes it's good to have 2 agile offensive players around, maybe 2 tall centre backs. I will see.
We just spoke to Mickey Morone for an interview we're doing with him. How have you seen his performance this year? He's sort of no fuss, he's not one of the star players, but he always does a good job.
Mickey is for me a gentleman. He's a player. Every coach will like him, because he works very hard. He's very focused, and he's not one time injured. That's very important. That's also the result that he plays so much games, and I think he performed very well. The final was a very good game from him. Also the games before against Newcastle, and I'm very happy with Mickey, because he brings a lot of experience in the team, and he's always hungry. He didn't stop to work hard, and that's good to know for a coach.
Can I just ask one more question on Bolt? Sorry to hop on about it. You've worked a lot with young players. It sounds as though he didn't want to take a small contract. He wanted to be a marquee man or make a lot of money at Central Coast, and wasn't willing to wait around. Do you think it doesn't matter where you've come from or what you've done? If you want to be serious about becoming a footballer, you need to work as hard as everyone else and wait your time like everyone else?
Firstly, I cannot say about the quality von Usain Bolt. It's for me it's not possible to say he's good or not. But for me, what I said, he must be better than the players I have in my squad, and I don't know if he's better or not. That's it. I cannot say more about this personality. It was an idea It was a dream from the boy, from Usain Bolt. That's it. I think it's more questions for the coach from Central Coast or for the owner, but not for me. I think the focus is always in my squad and my team.
Michael, you said obviously the boys celebrated the cup win. Obviously very happy, very positive. What do you tell them on Sunday before the game? Do you say, forget about the cup, it's the A-League, it's a different competition? Or do you want them to carry that positive, happy celebration mindset into Sunday's game?
Now for Central Coast?
Yeah.
I think it's not so easy to come back to the routine. I think it's we will see how does it work. I think good, but I think we have to start now to bring the focus in the league games, and that's very hard after the great night. But the boys looks today very hungry, and now we reached our aim. The first aim was in the preseason to reach the final again, and then before the final, our goal was to win the trophy, and that's it. It's done. But now it's we must find new goals for our season, and the goal for the season is to reach the final for the playoffs, and we need every point from the beginning on. And that's it. I think the boys know it, and the boys are hungry. I hope they feel comfortable. They looked very on the earth. What's the word? Yeah, they are grounded. But we have to show this on the pitch, not with the mouse. You have to show it that you are ready for the league. And yeah, I cannot give the answer, but I'm positive because I trust and believe in the boys.